Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Car Addiction. Today we're going to talk about what is the best kind of battery you can buy for your vehicle. If this is your first time in my channel, I'm a huge Nissan enthusiast. Today for my jacket, I get fat and I have two 300ZS twin turbo, I have an R32 Skyline, I have an MR2. I don't know why I have that, somebody buy it off me. I'm sitting on my Xterra, which is a giant pain in the arse. It's possessed, this one is possessed. And I also daily drive a Hyundai Santa Fe, which is not really a big deal. Videos coming on that, on how I blew the all-wheel drive system in a Hyundai Santa Fe. Yeah, your boy figured out a way to blew the transfer case on my Santa Fe. Let's take a moment of silence for that, because there's going to be a lot of stuff missing from my credit card right now. All right, today we're going to talk about what kind of battery do you need. So just to give you a rough idea what battery is battery is the part of your vehicle that looks like that. And when you start your vehicle, it draws power from this to start the motor. Also, the motor draws power from the battery to run accessory items inside your vehicle. There is a part in your vehicle called alternator, and the alternator charges your battery. So it's a nicely smooth running cycle. There are a lot of battery options, mostly three kinds of batteries that are available in the market right now. A conventional lead acid battery. Next one is something like this, an AGM battery. And the last one is a lithium ion battery. A lead acid battery is a battery technology that has been made hundreds of years ago. So basically it has a container like this. It will have a liquefied, some sort of an acid component in it. It's called battery acid. It will mostly be some sort of a very low potency hydrochloric acid where negative ions can run through, and it will have lead plates, positive and negative electrodes. And through the magic of science, it will provide positive and negative electricity, what you can do wonders. The next one is AGM. AGM battery construction is quite a bit different than what a conventional battery is. In a conventional battery, there is liquid that's filled up to here. On an AGM battery, there is no liquid. It's called absorbent glass mat, AGM. So there's no liquid inside those batteries. That comes with its own set of benefits, which I will talk about in a bit. The last kind of battery is the new generation lithium ion batteries, the stuff that you can see inside a Tesla or any kind of electric vehicle. So it will be quite a bit of time before the lithium-ion battery technology will come to in a battery component like this, where you can actually start your vehicle. I really think this technology should come right now, because these batteries are heavy. And when you go with the lithium-ion technology, you can probably shrink this to something like this size and very light, and you can run your vehicles with that. So talking to you manufacturers, if anybody sees this video, let's all move to the lithium-ion technology. You know, those batteries are more expensive, but they're longer lasting, they're better quality, they're less affected by the environment, and they're smaller, lighter, better. Today we won't talk about the conventional battery, because millions of people talked about these things. Neither I will talk about the lithium-ion batteries, because I actually don't know much about them. But I would like to talk about these AGM batteries. And if you think the back of my Xterra is messy, leave it in the comment section. Maybe I will read some of your nasty comments, and that will probably motivate me to clean this area. I have been using it as a parts dump, so there's nothing that's going to go to the garbage. Everything will be used on my 300ZX, but yeah, I'm just not motivated yet to clean it. An AGM battery contains a special glass mat separator that wicks the electrolyte solution between the battery plates. This material design enables the fiberglass to be saturated with electrolyte and to store the electrolyte in a dry or suspended state rather than in a free liquid form. As the battery works, electrolyte is transferred from the glass mat to the battery place as required. The mat contains enough electrolyte for the battery to deliver its full capacity, and should the battery case become damaged or the battery is tipped on its side, the electrolytes will not spill. Just to reiterate that, in a conventional battery, the inside of the battery will be filled with liquid water, where the glass back batteries, here's the leads, and inside it's a solid absorbent mat which holds the electrolytes suspended. That way, if the battery is tipped or anything like that, the efficiency of the battery does not drop. Neither, if there's a leak in the battery, you won't see water running off. That is a big positive when it comes to AGM batteries. Another positive thing is, for enthusiasts like us or people who takes their car to track their usage, a lot of the times these batteries in a track experience high G, where if it's a lead acid battery, the electrolytes will swash from side to side. That may damage the battery, or that may even reduce the capability of the battery. Whereas in an AGM battery, because there is no free-flowing electrolytes, the batteries can be on any kind of application. It could be on their side, it could be upside down, for the matter of fact. It will work and it will deliver its full potential. In terms of storage, if you have a conventional lead acid battery, it discharges itself within 30 to 60 days, and then you have to put it on a maintenance charger. Like I store my vehicles over the winter, and every time at the end of the season I have to go back. Either I have to replace the battery or I have to put them in a trickle charger hoping the battery comes back. Sometimes the battery comes back, sometimes I have to replace them. That's where these AGM batteries come in. And these batteries, I can leave it outside. They have the least amount of draw, and their maintenance charging interval is 2 years. 2 years at a time. That provides quite a bit of freedom of storage when it comes to an enthusiast like me. I don't have to disconnect these batteries. I don't have to put them on a trickle charger. I can just leave them inside the car and forget it ever was. At the end of the season, I will go back, put the key inside the car, and start. The cars don't start like that, okay? They look, but you get the point. When it comes to AGM battery manufacturing, there are quite a bit of players who manufacture this product, but there is 2 players. They are more prominent than everybody else. Optima and Odyssey. Optima makes a fantastic battery. They have the yellow top, they have the red top. Awesome, awesome battery technology, reasonably priced. On the other hand, there's Odyssey. Odyssey comes with a different technology. They're both AGM, but Odyssey claims to be more efficient. There's a reason for that. Let me show you that. I hope you guys can see it. Inside an Optima battery, there's 6 different cells, and they're spherical cells. So these glass packs, instead of parallel to each other, they are in a spherical shape, which works great. But it also leaves some area where there's no glass pack, and that square footage could have been managed a little better. Whereas when it comes to Odyssey batteries, they're square. There's no spherical glass. They are literally packed in like a conventional battery. Plate, glass mat, plate, glass mat. They claim they can utilize 15% more space inside a battery than compared to the other leading manufacturer, Optima. Also, Odyssey claims the metal inside is 99% pure. The only reason I bought the Odyssey over the Optima because I got a better deal on it. If you ask me which one is better, an Odyssey or an Optima, my answer to you will be whichever one is cheaper. Because in my limited opinion and limited experience, I couldn't pinpoint a major difference between any of them. They're both fantastic batteries. One of the other major benefits of Odyssey battery are their life cycle. A conventional lead acid battery's life cycle is 1 to 3 years. Optima is about 6 to 8 years. Odyssey is 8 to 12 years. That's another plus point in my opinion, because if this battery actually lasts 10 years, in my opinion, in the long term, this battery is much cheaper to purchase than a conventional lead acid battery, because in 10 years time, you will probably go through 2 to 3 lead acid batteries, and it's about $120 a battery, where this one is about $350. It's about the same amount of math. You know what? Still, it's a better deal, because at the end of every season, you don't have to charge these batteries. They're literally maintenance free. As long as your alternator is working, these batteries will be pumping. So it takes the hassle away from you from replacing your batteries. That way, I suggest go with these batteries, because in the longer run, less hassle, arguably cheaper, and they're just a beautiful product. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and bell notification, and a lot more awesome content's coming in. It's kind of bad right now. It's right after Christmas. Everything is closed. I got a lot of stuff that need to be done, a lot of parts that I ordered. They never made it to me yet. A lot of videos coming on them. I signed a contract with 2 new sponsors, so there will be a couple of sponsors product. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. This winter is going to be awesome.